Eccoci, buongiorno. Allora, iniziamo il Capodanno cinese. Eccoci qua, eventi, se ci riesco ad andare sopra perché oggi ho problemi con il joystick che ieri non avevo. Mi sto andando alternativamente a puttane. Allora, eventi. Questo l'abbiamo fatto, questo l'abbiamo fatto. Andiamo alla missione.
Breathtaking. Cooking and Charlotte. I never thought she'd see you two together.
Nice to see you again, Traveler and Paimon.
Oh, we're not interrupting anything, are we?
Not at all. I wasn't in the middle of an interview or anything. I was just asking Miss Kuching about purchasing a kite.
A kite? Are you buying some regional specialties to bring back to Fontaine?
Well, yes. And...
It seems you haven't heard yet. The theme of this year's Lantern Rite is kites.
Oh, so that's why Paimon has seen so many floating in the sky.
Liyue Harbor is always changing, so it is only fitting that Lantern Rite should change in turn. The Qixing believes it would benefit Liyue to build on our own cultural foundation by embracing the technologies of other nations. After all, it is said that the stones of another mountain may serve to better polish one's own jade.
yeah, remember my business meeting with Tianquan Ningguang the last time I was in Liyue Harbor? That's what it was about. But all I really did was use my network to introduce Lady Ningguang to some interesting people. I'm not sure that quite counts as fostering cooperation.
In the end, we decided to combine Liyue's traditional art of kite making with Fontaine's mechanical vertical lifting device.
Mechanical lifting device? Sounds pretty impressive. But don't kites just use the wind to fly? Why would you need to add something mechanical?
Well, you've actually just answered your own question, Paimon. How high and far a kite can fly depends as much on the weather conditions as on the skill of the person holding the string.
But as soon as there's no wind, you can only flail about helplessly like a sweet flower medaka out of water. Experience doesn't matter at that point.
Exactly. Liyue is now a nation ruled by humans, after all. It's about time we had the power to make a kite fly, don't you think? Plus, the easier we can make it to enjoy, the more people will want to participate.
Right? I also thought it was a novel idea. Plus, it shouldn't cost much to do.
With Miss Charlotte's help, everything has gone smoothly. Our new mechanical kites are already available to purchase from a stall in the harbor. We're having trouble keeping up with demand. We also gave quite a bit of thought to the price. We didn't want it to be too much more expensive than a traditional kite.
Cool! Turns out you two and Ningguang like playing with toys just as much as Paimon!
Toys? They're not exactly toys.
You see, Miss Kuching? That does seem to be everyone's first reaction.
Although kites are one of our most time-honored cultural relics, outside of their use in certain ceremonies, I suppose they're considered playthings more than anything now. But to me, there's so much more than that. Think for a second about how remarkable it is that a flimsy paper kite attached to a string has the capacity to touch the sky. It is this light piece of paper that also carries the weight of Liyue's cultural traditions. There's an old poem that goes, "O kite born of paper, flying true in sound, a lone traveler wanders, just waiting to be found." In the past, poets from Liyue used kites to symbolize a feeling of longing, or evoke the peacefulness of idyllic rural scenery. If the people of today can derive enjoyment from this activity, they will not only be more likely to better appreciate the tradition, but also to pass it down to the people of tomorrow.
That's the Kuching we know, always thinking 5 steps ahead of anyone else.
Well said, Miss Kuching. I've learned quite a bit myself.
As long as you're willing to listen, I'm happy to share. I also know quite a lot about the various folk traditions related to kites. For example, whenever a kite blew away, people would say it was the Adepti that summoned the wind to take it away as an offering. That way, you can turn an unfortunate event into an auspicious one.
What about something more fun? Do you know anything like that?
More fun. Let me think. Oh, I suppose we should first talk about how kites are made. It's another one of our precious forms of traditional craftsmanship. My grandfather told me that back when he was a boy, children learned the art of kite making step by step from their elders. First, you use the thin strips of bamboo to construct the frame. Then, you draw a design of your choice on a piece of paper, paste it onto the frame, and tie on the string. Then, you look towards the sky and release the kite to soar among the clouds. Some people write down certain names or desires on their kites, cut the string, and let them fly free. Others may place particular thoughts or meaning into the design itself.
Are certain designs associated with certain meanings? I'm gonna jot all of this down.
Well, for example, kites in the shape of a butterfly typically symbolize freedom, happiness, or the desire to break free.
Fascinating. What else can you tell me?
The scissored-tailed swallow is the most classic design. It symbolizes good fortune and joyful tidings. Different colors also have small variations in meaning.
Are these commonly understood meanings and symbols in Liyue? Kind of like the language of flowers in Fontaine.
I believe so. Most have probably heard something about it from their elders at some point. If you're interested, Miss Charlotte, I have several books on the topic that I could lend you. They could be a useful reference.
That would be a huge help! Great! Looks like I've got the outline for quite the article on my hands.
Perfect! We're gonna take a look around.
Then I'll show Miss Charlotte to my home for a little while. I almost forgot. The Ministry of Civil Affairs is hosting a kite flying contest on the night of Lantern Rite.
Oh, finalmente una
If you're interested, you're more than welcome to bring a kite and participate. The rules are simple. Whoever flies their kite the highest and furthest within the time limit will receive a special
I've already prepared more than enough.
Oh, Paimon was on board the moment you said secret
Then I'll look forward to...
You bet! See you then! Wait, Traveler? Take a peek to your right. Do you see those two people? Is it just Paimon? Or were they staring at us the whole time we were talking to Kuching and Charlotte? Huh. Well, something's up. Paimon, do you think they could be treasure hoarders? They always seem to be stirring up trouble. Oh, Paimon's sick of waiting around for something bad to happen. We should strike first, you know. Foil their plans before they even begin. You go right, Paimon will go left.
Le questioni sospette.
Oh! It is with such an air of urgency that you appear before us. Your comportment suggests you believe us to have committed...
Whoa! Where did this buddy get? You should be the one doing the enlightening, buddy! Don't think we didn't notice you eavesdropping. One look and we could tell you were up to no good. Tell us everything, starting with your name!
One bears no secrets before two such as yourselves. You stand in the presence of the mighty and illuminated Adeptus, Moon Carver. For the purpose of this foray into the mortal realm, however, you may address one as Hojong.
You kidding? That deer's got his head stuck so far up in the clouds.
Quindi hai
There's no way he'd
creato
humble himself down here with
You may want...
Don't think that Paimon is gonna believe you just because you know her name.
Indeed. Mooncarver and myself have descended upon the mortal realm for a visit. The two of you may call me...
Huh. Looks like you did your research. But we'll go straight to the Millilith and have you arrested.
Preposterous! Utterly...
Right. Tell us something that only an though. And it better to...
During the last lantern rite, we gathered at Mount Hulao with Rex Lapis and made use of Cloud Retainer's supreme cuisine machine to prepare bamboo The flavor of that soup was more than enough to whet one's appetite. As such, Cloud Retainer assented to my use of the device beyond that singular occasion, providing other recipes to boot. Since then, one has dabbled in the pleasures of...
Dabbled? Upon one's last sojourn to your mountain, did you not immediately attempt to hide the device behind it?
Did one not speak up on your behalf but a moment ago? This...
One is simply trying to emphasize the veracity.
That does not mean you should reveal personal matter.
That might have been more detail than we needed. Seems like you two are... But,
You indeed have an agile mind.
Paimon's still curious about some... Paimon can understand why Mountain Shaper is here, but... Why did you decide to come to the city, Mooncarver? It's not really your thing.
It is but an inevitable event. Long have the mountains remained strangely idle since Cloud Retainers, with Lantern Rite near at hand. One would expect Cloud Retainer to provide us with an account of the festivities in advance. Yet
Cloud Retainer is hardly the...
One must never rest idle in the face of that which demands action. And since our acquaintances dwell in Liyue Harbor, we had to travel here in human form to avail ourselves of their aid. Cloud Retainer...
But a moment ago, one heard you speak of a mechanical kite of sorts. It appears the essence of the situation has hitherto revealed itself.
So...
Perhaps there are aspects of Cloud Retainer's temperament that remain opaque to young Paimon. Given one's understanding, one can...
Cloud Retainer is of a proud and arrogant disposition. She holds the belief that her skill in mechanics surpasses that of all others. One can be quite...
One surmises that she has shut herself away, refused all company, and buried herself in the study of her own creations. To call on her would only invite her rebuke. However, if you do happen to cross paths with her over the next few days, do pass along...
Sure! Have a safe trip back. Enjoy the scenery.
Thank you for your kind words. We shall now depart.
We got all worked up for nothing, huh? Oh, well, it's still pretty early. Paimon wants to see what...
Welcome! Are the two of you...
Ooh! Assistant Count Swallow!
This Jade Chamber design is our newest. It's been selling like crazy.
Does it also have a unique meaning?
Of course. The Jade Chamber symbolizes wealth and abundance. The kite bearing its design...
Oh, now that's Paimon's kind of...
I apologize for the interruption, but are all your wares in order, Miss Genuine?
Yes, they're just over there. The paper, bamboo, and dyes.
Wonderful. I'll pack them up and get a guard to deliver the goods to Yilong.
Yilong Wharf? Oh, wonder what that place is like during Lantern Rite.
Well, if the two of you are interested in going to Yilong Wharf, then could I trouble you to find Gaming and deliver these goods?
Is Gaming the guard you...
Yes. The communications office handles shipments and transports around Liyue. He worked... the problem is, many of my colleagues have taken leave during Lantern Rite to spend time with their families. If you were willing to help out, then I could get a head start on my...
You do seem really pressed for time.
Oh, wonderful. Now, at this time of day, Gaming should be somewhere in the vicinity. Just follow the main...
Be sure to come back if you'd like to buy a kite. I'll even give you a
Let's move out.
Wait, I thought we had an agreement. Loser buys dim sum tomorrow? Look at you. Scowl like, hey now. Don't be upset.
No way, Gaming. You're always the one. I'm not trying to be a sore loser. I just didn't expect you to come from behind.
That was nothing. All in a day's work.
Perfect. Gaming is here. Sorry to interrupt, Gaming. We just spoke to a guy from the communications office who needs you to deliver some goods.
Oh, it must have been Longzhou. Looks like I've got work. Gotta go.
Sure. Go do... let's have a rematch when you get back.
Alrighty, you can hand the goods over to me. Must have been heavy hauling them all this way. Let me take them off your hands.
It wasn't that bad. It's just some kite-making materials. Plus, we didn't have to walk very far.
Kite making materials. I see. I'm glad it wasn't too much trouble, Paimon. Still, and you must be the traveler. It's nice.
Huh? You...
There probably aren't many in Liyue who don't. I've heard quite a bit about you two. You're quite... Oh, and please excuse Longzhou if he forgot to thank you. Take my thanks in his place. He's a good guy. He's just been super... So, you here for Lantern Rite?
Yep. It's always so lively this time of year. We were actually hoping we could tag along to you.
Perfect. We'll go together then. I'm good with directions, so just follow me. Trust me, I know my way around. We can exchange stories, tell jokes, or just chat along the way. Oh, and there are a couple of good places to eat along our route. We can stop and grab a bite when it's time. The ingredients are fresh, the portions are generous, and the prices won't break the bank. You can order anything, and I promise, you won't be disappointed.
Order anything? Hey, did you really have to call Paimon out like...
Don't worry, I understand. I joke around like that with my friends, too. It just shows how close... Do you need to pack anything up before we hit the road?
Nope, our things are always...
Oh, that's right. Then let's...
Allora, beh, continuiamo sempre questa. E poi le altre le facciamo. Non è qui. Mi è stato doppiato questo. Ok, ha creato un nuovo gioco, frasi di giornata. Mi sa che è una roba matchmaking. Non c'è il cielo quest'anno. Nelle fasi di bestie gioiose e buone auspici lo scopo consiste nel completare i relativi obiettivi entro il tempo limite e raggiungere il più alto punteggio possibile. Prima di usare la tua abilità indossa un costume da danza wushu speciale per entrare in modalità spintone wushu, con cui spazza via gli altri partecipanti con cui entri in contatto. Quando due concorrenti in modalità spintone wushu si scontrano, entrambi escono nella tale modalità. Bestie gioiose buoni auspici offre un giocatore un totale di 3 fasi da cui scegliere le varie fasi e regole sono indicate nella sezione dettagli di gioco. Bestie gioiose buoni auspici offre 2 modalità di gioco, la prima permette di invitare più compagni di squadra per giocare tutti insieme, la seconda è creare una squadra tramite il matchmaking. Ogni partita richiede 4 partecipanti. Proviamo. Dobbiamo raccogliere il maggior numero di dischi.
Fine. That hurts! Time to go. Time to go. That hurts!
Quanti ne abbiamo presi? 9. Ah, 9 volte che sono stato respinto. 9,50.
The scenery is wonderful, and I know surely enough to get.
Vediamo. Ce li ho tutti. Proviamo.
Fine.
Time to go.
Not bad.
Time to go. Time to go. Fine.
Non è proprio top questa.
Wherever in this world I roam, I carry memories of my home. This blade, it is the last link I have to the land of my birth.
Vabbè, questo l'abbiamo visto, lo sappiamo già come funziona. Dobbiamo trovare le ombre dietro gli oggetti, no? Ah no, questo è diverso. Proviamo. Usare la vetta a sinistra per posizionare i punti di movimento, guadagnare quota e guenti. Continua a spingere la vetta con la vetta. Ok. ci vado là sotto. Devo salire lì col carro. Ok, continuiamo la missione.
Ooh, the docks are just a bit further. One step at a time. Hang in there. Time to go.
Brings a smile to my face.
Wait! Get behind me. I'll handle it.
Hold the line!
Shine down!
I wasn't done.
There is no escape!
Another time. That tingle?
Illusion shattered!
Freeze!
Wind strider!
Seems like we really can't go anywhere without running into treasure hoarders.
Yeah, it's not uncommon for deliveries to get intercepted. That's why this job needs guard.
I was impressed by your moves back there. You seem like a real pro at your job.
Oh, that's not as... Have you ever heard of wushu dancing? Really? Wushu dancing is... Performers might be invited to promote the opening of a business or to spread good fortune during... But I must admit, I'm also well aware that people in Liyue Harbor aren't exactly jumping at the chance to watch wushu dancing. So, it's not something I do full-time.
Huh? You have two jobs? have the energy to do all that.
It's not that time.
Ah, Paimon gets it.
Not really. Just yesterday.
Oh.
Let's go. The docks are just up ahead.
Andiamo al molo, va bene. Che c'è qui? Ah no. Gaming si avvicina a un barcaiolo vicino, alle banchine ci si scambia un paio di parole, in men che non si dica vi fa salire su una zattera di bambù.
Finally, we can rest.
Finalmente un po' di
Ooh,
riposo.
Paimon's shoulders are so stiff.
Sorry. Did I push the pace a bit too much? I mean, you were the ones who said you were travel experts.
Leo is just too hilly.
Aw. Would you like some winter melon cake?
Yes, Paimon will take a...
You might want to pace yourself there, or you'll be too full to eat a proper meal later.
Paimon never gets too full. Just like...
Ah, I see. Then here you go, Paimon. And for you, traveler. Enjoy. And here's some for you too, Uncle Bosu. Don't think I forgot about you, my... That close of a call, huh? I've been eating winter melon cake ever since I was a kid. You can buy them from all sorts of places, whether it's a small vendor on the side of the road or a big restaurant in the city. But each place produces cakes with a slightly different flavor. If you like these ones, I can give you the address of the shop I bought them from. I'll just have to check when we get back. Oh, all my jabbering must be making it difficult for you to enjoy the scenery in peace, huh? Don't be afraid to tell me to zip it for a little while, okay? Really, I won't be offended.
It's okay. Paimon is kind of enjoying listening to your chitter-chat.
Aw, a fed Paimon is a happy Paimon, huh?
Hey, Paimon can be in a good mood.
Need some fresh bamboo?
Woohoo! We're here!
Don't forget your things, and watch your step as you get off the raft, or you're in for a swim. Thanks for the ride, Uncle Bosu. Okay, follow me. This way is fastest. We'll have to take the elevator up to the secure... Time to go. Hey! Slow down. I'm begging ya.
What is it?
Oh, well...
Come on, spit it.
Do you see that group of people over there?
Vedi quel gruppo di persone.
Those are my relatives.
Sono I miei parenti.
Wow. You sure have a big...
Once they start buying things, they won't stop perusing till it gets dark.
They're your family.
No, it's not that. I'm just... not that good at dealing. It would be best if we could steer clear of them. I'll explain more when we have the chance, but...
The left side looks pretty packed. Let's go straight. Slow Nobody wins the race.
Let's wait here for a second. Maybe my aunt will leave.
She's gone! Let's go!
Turn left! Run! To the right and... Wow, you guys are good!
That was nothing.
You really liked it, huh?
As long as you don't mind it.
Hey, Uncle Jergway. These are my friends, the Traveler and Paimon. They came to deliver some goods with me. So, I guess I'll go ahead.
Yes, I should thank you both for your...
No need. We'll be off soon.
Hey, we're already here, aren't we? No harm in taking the load off for a bit. Anyway, you just sit down and relax, Uncle Jergway. Who would I be if I have to be up and about to drop these goods off anyway? Oh, you aren't too picky, right, Traveler? I know Paimon prefers things on the sweeter side, so I...
How long have you two known Game?
Oh, not long at all. We just kind of tagged along on his trip to Yulong Wharf. He's just a super welcoming guy. We became friends. You know, just like that.
That's just how he is. A while ago, one of our guards had to take off work. Said his joints were hurting. Gaming personally went all the way to Boo Boo Pharmacy to get some medicine for him. That young man is such a good... I mean, there is his dad.
Uncle Yongzan says he doesn't have the personnel to spare for this delivery right now. So what do you think, Uncle Jergway? Should I go?
Feels like we've troubled you enough.
It's kite-making materials, though. Could be for a kid. I'm sure the sender wants it delivered before Lantern Rite. Oh, by the way.
All right, then. Delivered.
Ooh, are you free in 2 days?
Whoa, that's...
Don't mention it.
Sounds good. Paimon never says no to free...
All right, then I'm up.
Is he underestimating Paimon? She's just gonna... Anyway, is Gaming's family situation... He has such a happy-go-lucky personality. Plus, he's an enthusiastic and diligent...
Since he already plans to tell you himself, you don't need an old man like... You seem to be around the same age, so perhaps you could help him talk things through. Consider it a...
If you have the time, I can say, we provide aid...
Well, I can...
Wait, seriously?
Yes. Would you like some more tea?
No, thanks. We should see the kinds of kites they got.
All right, then. Please do let me know if you'd like...
Don't miss out on our lamp. Buy 3 boxes.
What are you...
The way you speak, one might have presumed you were displeased to be in one's presence. Take note, Paimon. You could learn a thing or two about how to
Ugh, starting on that. Shouldn't you be back in your cave tinkering away at some kite-related thingamabob or something? What brings you out here? And what's with that huge box next to you? Ah!
And what of it? The Qixing's decision to integrate Fontanian technology into said kite-flying competition, did you expect one to willfully compete against the whimsical trends of worldly sentiment? Or perhaps...
It's not... Anyway, they went to Liyue Harbor to look for you. They even asked us to pass the... Tianyin?
It appears time has quite flown since one's arrival in Liyue Harbor. One shall have to bring them back some divine herbs to atone for this slight. A great thought has illuminated one's mind once again. One is perhaps you two could wait here whilst one
Huh? Wait here? You're really just gonna ditch it? Oh, that woman really just does whatever she wants.
Ciao, ha affidato la borsa.
Hey, not you too, traveler! Oh, all this Paimon... just...
Devo andare a vedere cosa
Welcome.
conviene.
Please have a look around. We only sell teas of the finest quality, sourced directly from Chaoying Village.
Now, that sounds promising. 2 boxes will do.
Wonderful. By the way, we're actually running a special Lantern Rite promotion. Buy 3 boxes, get 10% off. $4.
Then 4 shall
I see. Are you intending to give these as gifts? If so, perhaps I can interest you in these exquisite gifts. Look at the magnificent design. And the red ribbon gives quite the festive flair, don't you think? Such a gift would be sure to impress any lucky...
10 boxes. Seems rather excessive.
10! A nice round number, don't you think? Of course you do. I'll even shave a...
That is agreeable. One will,
Of course.
I see you have quite the eye for fine items, mademoiselle. Perhaps some of my wares might also be of interest to you.
Continua a comprare.
I'm a toy merchant from Fontaine. You'll get nothing but the finest and most intricate...
Perhaps you could enlighten me then.
Well, that is, of course, best understood by playing with them
There is...
mademoiselle.
Give me your newest and finest model, and be sure to package it securely.
Ah, of course. Here, the instruction manual is...
I can do without. Thank you. Many watchful eyes surround this place. If one were to be spotted purchasing it, there is no harm in bringing it back to study.
Oh, Xianyan, did you...
Naturally. One may not delight in social interaction. And you two? Are you not?
We just haven't had time yet. It doesn't look like there are any kite stalls around Elon Wharf. But it does look like there are lots of...
You are also planning to participate in the kite fly... One means to say, one has been entreated to share one's kite-making expertise. And indeed, there was little one could do about such One had no choice but to acquiesce to these requests. And thus, one will be organizing...
Oh, who...
Shuyu Shen...
Wow, that's... Also, this is all pretty well, Xianyun, but it's not like you have to make your own kite to participate.
Ha! You speak of those equipped with the mechanical lifting device. The mechanism that one has developed was the fruit of millennia. It is composed of materials.
It sure...
So, will you be
Huh? Wait, you...
All right then. No need to prepare the materials in any... Arrive at Mount Outsong...
Are you leaving? Don't you want to guard the...
Utile magari.
It can float? What kind of invention is that?
One calls it the floating toting device.
Portatore volteggiante.
She seems... Look at her walk down the street.
Anch'io.
She seems so confident. But everyone around her is looking at her. But anyway, that box of hers seems to be full of... not that Paimon was peeking or anything. She just... got a bit unsteady for it. And wouldn't you know it, all the stuff inside almost came bursting out. Paimon even went out of her... All Paimon say is that Xianyun sure does try... What did she call it again? A crude peek? Totally. We should probably act like we didn't see anything, though. You know, after all, that is the...
Finito. Dobbiamo farla domani. Sblocca domani. Questo si sblocca domani. E i corteggi per oggi abbiamo finito. Invitare un personaggio nel gruppo. Abbiamo finito. Non abbiamo più nulla da fare.
Let's move out.
Voglio vedere se c'è qualcosa di qualcosa di interessante.
Welcome. The Feiyun Commerce Guild looks forward to working with you.
Questo.
Don't miss out on our buy 3 boxes, get
Let's move out.
So perhaps I should try.
Solo con il negoziante. No, così strano.
I wish all our customers good health.
Let's move out.
Qui ci sono dei tavoli, ma dove sta il bar? Non c'è nient'altro, quindi direi che possiamo
Let's move out.
poi facciamo una budget state oggi. Ciao adesso. Va bene, ciao, a dopo.